Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Nashville Sounds and the Las Vegas 51s. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Kelly Epps heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for Nashville, third baseman, Kelly Epps.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Wheeler gets the sign, 1-0 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castilla moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Standing in now, Rich Ayala, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Wow, he is just a mess out there right now. You know, already 2 wild pitches here in the first inning. He's looking like the nerves have really taken hold of him out there.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Todd Cole is in trying to pick up that first run in the top of the first inning. They've got the leadoff man at third now with 1 away.
Good job of moving the runner, but none of it's going to matter if they can't drive him home. You've got to put the ball in play right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With a moment now, here's a look at the Vegas D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Andino, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Haywood. And that ends the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, what's real special about his fastball is the late movement. Has a lot of running action and will really eat up the hitters.
Josh Worth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Josh Worth.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6th can keep it going. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Stepping in, Charlie Haywood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now that we have a chance, here's the Nashville defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. You'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Murray Leefer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cole has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Andrew Lambeau makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Baseman, Andrew Lambeau.
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Nice. That's a pretty swing here. And you can see he shoots this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's a little unlucky just to get a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
And after a relatively quiet first inning, the number 5 and 6 guys strike for back-to-back hits here to start the second. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Striding into the box, Eric Sogard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Wheeler pauses. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Delman Ladd has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
In tied at 93, ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot. Here.
Into the box now, Adrian Vega. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stacy on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Kelly Epps gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kraus is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Nashville's out on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Stepping in now, Sean Stacy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Chop foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
In now, Johnny Monell. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes the runner. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Cole is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Alan Mock set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Just checking.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Here's the 1-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Sounds lead it 1-0. Rich Ayala is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Rich Ayala.
Wheeler into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Got him.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box, Todd Coe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Standing in now, Manuel Andino. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You'll see where this is on show track. This is a curveball, and it's up right in the hitter's line of sight. Much easier to react to, and he just swats it into center field.
Into the box now, Andrew Lambeau, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tap fouled at home plate. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit, because he's looking a little hot out there.
Jake Smolinski has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting, second baseman
Eric Sogard will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
First and second now, one man out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, catcher, Delman Ladd.
Digging in to try it again, Delman Ladd. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The first with it is Wheeler, and a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Robert Whitley is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while.
Whitley.
Adrian Vega will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Haywood. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kelly Epps stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First pitch coming, here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nashville's out on top, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Abraham Castilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Down the third baseline, Epps scoops it up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets his ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Mark Krause digs in here for his first appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Josh Worth will stand in as the loss called out on strikes to open the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie.
Now to the plate, Charlie Haywood. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Pitch out, nothing doing. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he's back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Andino backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
A big out right there. You know, not only do you get the pop-up, but also you keep that double play in order.
Leaper.
Into the box now, Murray Leafer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chopped in front of home plate. And this throw gets away from him. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
In now, Eric Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smolinski's under it. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Sean Stacy steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here's the 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Johnny Monell will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Sounds lead it 5-3. Rich Ayala will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Ayala.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Todd Coe.
Todd Coe will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Stepping in now, Manuel Andino. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Nashville's out on top, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Alan Mock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
On the ground to the left side. Epps ranges to his right, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Abraham Castilla.
Now at the plate, Abraham Castilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Alvarez has his target. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Andino fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, first baseman, Mark Krause.
Mark Krause strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Andrew Lambeau heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Jake Smolinski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. Ready with the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And he's probably thinking, if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. I mean, he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Here's Eric Sogard. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runners on the move for second. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Delman Ladd will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here it comes on 0-2. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble and throw it anyway. Now, you know what happens then? That's a big E.
Standing in now, Adrian Vega. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here's the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Three and one.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sounds lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, Josh Worth, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Alvarez has his sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smolinski sprinting after it, and foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Smolinski on the move. He's there and records the first out. Charlie Haywood will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he lays off there, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman,
Murray Leefer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
First offering on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back. The 0-1 pitch.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Eric Perez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
One and one, here it comes. High and deep to straightaway right. Smolinski going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as we are all tied at 5.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Sean Stacy. As he'll swing and lift the foul ball off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 5 apiece. Kelly Epps makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
third baseman, Kelly Epps.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Haywood has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Rich Ayala will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Todd Coe.
Todd Coe gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Grounded to third. Perez is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Johnny Monell gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Catcher, Johnny Monell.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smolinski moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Alan Mock will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Alvarez is ready. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box now, Abraham Castilla. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Coe is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. All even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Stolmy Pimentel is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Stolmy Pimentel.
Manuel Andino gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Andino.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
A pause and the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Lambo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jake Smolinski stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Three 3-0, here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Three and 1, here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Brock Santos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brock Santos.
Mark Krause will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
First baseman, Mark Krause.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Josh Worth will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swing and he pops him up. over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Charlie Haywood will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Standing in now, Murray Leefer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
Three and one now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Three and one, here it is. Bounce to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Eric Sogard will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Second baseman.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Delman Ladd steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. from the stretch. In there, strike one. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
The 0-2 delivery. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
In now, Adrian Vega. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled straight back. One and two, here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Three and 2 now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. To short. Mock gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Michael Scadam is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Michael Scadam.
At the plate, Eric Perez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Ayala calls for it. 1 out.
Center fielder
Sean Stacy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher,
Johnny Monell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out number 2.
Into the box, Allen Mock. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Smolinski has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kelly Epps will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Line drive to left. Haywood is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Stepping in now, Rich Ayala, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. It's sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Todd Cole stands in now with one down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Castilla over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Manuel Andino strides to the plate with two gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all tied 5-5. Abraham Castilla strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's ball one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Into the box now, Mark Krause. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. Probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
In now, Josh Worth, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. In now, Manuel Andino. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Shortstop, Manuel Andino.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home, too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew.
Standing in now,
Lambo.
Andrew Lambo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. One and one, here it is. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, Jake Smolinski.
Jake Smolinski digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak chopper up the line. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Lifted the other way to left center. Haywood is in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Nashville's out on top, 6-5. Daniel Almanza will get the call here, an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th.
Almanza.
Charlie Haywood will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In the air to straightaway right. After it is Smolinski. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman
Murray Leifer struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting, third baseman
Eric Perez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Sounds win it 6-5. So long, everybody.
The final lights.